And just like that, Coral was gone, with only his needle to remember him by. At least he found peace. Now for us, we still have a lot of things left to do. A lot of stuff that I want to take care of and discover and just overall find out about. So aside from some doors that I don't know how to enter down in the abyss, some caterpillars that are still strewn about the world, and some other stuff, I'm trying to figure out what should be my next major stop. I feel like the obvious answer is maybe return to the Queen's Garden. However, there are just so many things that I feel like I haven't taken care of yet. And with so many newfound powers, I kind of want to just run around the world and check them all off my list per se. Oh, that reminds me. A commenter said in the previous video that there was something that I've been forgetting way back here in Greenpath. Well, okay, hold on. Two things. Lake of Un and a dark spot that I never actually discovered not too far away from the Hunter. Maybe that'll be the first thing I take care of. And then after that, then we'll head back to, not Greenpath, gosh, it's on my mind now. It's right there though. But no, the Queen's Garden. We'll head back to Queen's Garden and finish our journey in there. And there is a little shadow door in there as well. So unless something remarkably either amazing or terrifying happens, I'll meet up with you guys back in Greenpath. All right, the trip back here was not long at all. We should be coming up on the Lake of Un right about now-ish, I think. And then from here, secrets to be had, right? For starters, all that acid goodness. I can probably just do one of these numbers, can't I? Yeah, I could. Ooh, are you guys enemies? Can I fight you? Could I defeat you? Oh gosh. Hold on, I'm really curious about that thing up there. What if you're on the bestiary? You are! That was a good guess. But the real thing is this little secret. Is it a double secret? No, that would be a power move to put a secret in a secret. And then, oh gosh, what is behind here? I don't actually know. Why do I suddenly feel a sense of anxiety? Oh gosh. So if we keep heading through, I don't like how this looks. It's like almost roots, but not really. Oh no, we're fine. Thank goodness we can like swim in acid now, which also, by the way, I realize now, I was thinking about it a little bit like last night, I want to say, while I was in bed. I was like, why is everything in Hollow Knight to me some sort of liquid variant? I kept referring to this as Coca-Cola or like carbonated drinks. My body consists of barbecue sauce. I have no idea what's going on with me, and I don't know why I'm so adamant on this, but you know what, I'm not stopping out. Oh hey, I'm fine. I don't like how open this is. Ah, dang it. Should have known something was gonna happen. You are a big boy. Oh. Shape of Un. Are you... Alright, I'll see you later. I guess that was just Un? Nice to meet you. It costs 2 badge slots, reveals a form of Un within the bearer. While focusing soul, the bearer will take on a new shape and can move freely to avoid enemies. Oh, that sounds really powerful. Oh gosh, dang, I can't put it on right now. Wait, are you Un? Come back. I think you were quite swell and giant and sluggish. There are so many badges that I've collected thus far that I do not know if I'll have the time to like try them all out. Like I said before, I definitely want to try and give each and every badge a fair chance and a fair shot to kind of shine per se. There are definitely some badges that, at least progression wise, I don't want to put them on purely because like I mentioned way earlier on when it comes to like the Hollow Knight series and just how I play games as a whole, there are some that I feel like kind of enforce bad habits. Things like, oh, your invincibility frames are far much longer. You don't get knocked back when you swing your sword. It's like, hey, at least right now, I just want to get familiar with my controls, and then I'll worry about the everything else. That reminds me. Aluba, passive glider that prefers to dwell near the acid waters. What a careless life led drifting above us all. If one ever comes too close to the ground, though. Trust me, already tried. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's nothing really in here, right? Hold on. What if I put it on right now? What happens if I do? Well, aside from the fact that I now have a loose slot, which one was it again? Shape of Un. While focusing soul. So wait, hold on. Darn it, I don't really have any real reason to use it just yet. I'll hold on to it, at least for now, and then we'll see we'll see what it's capable of. And then in terms of green path related adventures, let's see. That leads into the Queen's Garden. That's a spike-filled mess. Green path, at least to my knowledge, was just about completely filled out except for that one final area. So maybe I'll head there first and see what I can do. Oh, and you know, that does remind me, someone did clarify that when it comes back to Deepnest, the secret that was in the Silk Room, it's a bit more complicated to get to than just like look for it, for lack of better phrasing, which is all I really did. So probably at a later date, if not just in this episode, I will try and take care of that. At some point, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to go for a full 100%, but I would like to try and make a genuine effort to see what the game has to offer. I may not be able to find everything on my own, and I'm definitely trying to do better in terms of exploration and just being okay exploring as a whole. I feel like I've always been the kind of person that's too cautious, both in life and in video games. And as a result, it makes games like these kind of not counterproductive for me, but challenging, I think is the better word I can put in this scenario. I always feel like, oh, anything and everything might kill me, so I don't want to touch anything. But because I don't want to touch anything, I often miss out on like all the fun stuff, all the cool adventures and discoveries that you can make, all the exciting things that you could discover and try out. Oh wow, I never killed you? Moss Charger. Timid creature that frightens away intruders by covering itself in huge clumps of moss. Oh dude, I didn't even know I never killed you. But jumping back to what I was trying to get at earlier, it's due to that mindset that like games like Hallownest, and I guess like just to say like Metroidvanias as a whole, it's a really fun exercise for me. It's challenging, don't get me wrong, but it's also a fun exercise in the same sense that like it challenges me to be willing to, ouch, it's fun in the sense that it literally challenges me to do the things that I normally wouldn't do. I'm always such an overthinker, and at the same time it kind of, I don't want to say paralyzes me, but it definitely makes me go, oh, it's probably safer if I just don't try it at all. And with these kind of games, like you kind of have to, otherwise you miss out on all the good stuff, all the fun discoveries, all the secrets tucked away like this. I think just in general, all around, it's just really nice to be able to try this. Also, I see you up there. Oh gosh. Oh no, you're just spikes. We're fine. I guess, yeah, the best way I could put it is just challenged. This is a great way to kind of like get myself out of my own comfort zone without actually getting out of my comfort zone. Like, trying to do something like this in real life is a lot more fearful, but this is just a game. So it's easier to kind of exercise and stretch that comfort zone in a more controlled environment. And again, like I said, while obviously not the intended, like, I guess you could say path they wanted from me, it's nice to be able to have this and do stuff with it. Now, once upon a time, I came here, but it was too dark and I was too scared, so I chickened out. Now, months and/or years later, I return. I can't help but wonder, any secrets here? Oh. Stone Sanctuary. I better not have any like spikes fall on me. There's lots of spikes everywhere. Oh gosh. This place is actually kind of pretty. And I do faintly hear something in the background. Oh, the color's fading out. That's comforting. I guess I could also just skip it all? Sure, why not? Oh gosh, still. Carefully, carefully. We do have this newfound dash ability, so if the going does get tough, it's not too bad, is it? Is that the way out? If I go through here... Oh. How beautiful. Oh, I thought I had a new health point. I forgot I got one last episode. I was about to say, I was like, oh, hey, let's go. But nay, 'twas not to be. I don't know if I mentioned this in this Hollow Knight series, but I definitely do recall talking about it at some point. Metroidvania games in general have really helped me in that sense. Oh, hello. We'll probably have to put a pause on that conversation for a hot minute. My child, can you still see? Please, don't hurt me. Can't sleep with your eyes open, little one. Can't dream if you're still breathing, little one. Precious children, you speak such loathsome things as you sleep. Your claws scratch and scrape. Precious children, a monster has come for us in the dark. Will you sing for me? Challenge the warrior dream? I thought you didn't want to fight. I mean, yeah, I'll go for it. Oh, this is creepy. How do I approach this exactly? I can't hit her. Oh, I see. I get it now. She's teleporting around. Could you do it in a less creepy way? Okay, she's back up. Ouch. Dang it. Oh! No, missed my chance there. It took me a second to like kind of connect the dots. I thought she was just gonna sing to me like straight up, and ouch. I just had to like kind of survive while she sings. That makes it sound much more creepier. Wait, what? Oh. Okay, now's not a great time to discover that I got a slug mode. Oh, that's what the thing is for. Shoot, darn it. Oh, no. Hold on. Perfect opportunity to slug up some more. Oh, great. Hold on. Bad timing. Really bad timing to miss no eyes. Jeez. Okay, hold on. You're doing significant damage to me and I do not appreciate it that much. Oh. Just trying to catch up to you is kind of the hard part, really. Oh, dang it. No. Oh, I guess I have no choice but to slug it out. Oh, this is a fantastic form to have taken. This is the happiest ending to my life. Oh, gosh. Hold on. Ah! Nope, we're fine. Move somewhere else, please. Yes, that works. I was legitimately scared for a second. I thought this was gonna suddenly just turn into a horror element. It's still really creepy, don't get me wrong, but it's a little less scary. Oh no. Oh geez, no. Okay, not great. We do have enough soul to, oh gosh, probably heal up again, but no, we got it. One by one, their eyes closed at last. I felt it, a warm stillness falling over us. I'm sorry I was frightened of you. You are always protecting us, even when we couldn't see you. Take us there, please. A place where light cannot haunt us. A place without dreams. Please. I'll certainly do my best. A face carved from stone. I feel bad. You can literally see some people how like fell in the spikes and everything. What a disturbing place, just as a whole. All right, well, now there's like multiple things going on in my mind right now. First off, oh, this is perfect. This is exactly what I want from my games. Now I can officially have a slug day. But what I was trying to get at before is, although this is a conversation that I do believe I discussed before briefly in one of my other videos, at least I think so. It might have been in Hollow Knight as well. I'm not totally confident, but I found that as I was playing difficult games like Hollow Knight, Rain World, Nine Souls, just Metroidvanias in general, it started to challenge me. It started to challenge my perspectives, my ideals, and just in general kind of point out to me how I approach certain scenarios. And like I said, I already knew that I was an overthinker, but I also knew that I was very much a, I guess for lack of better phrasing, is a quitter. But with these kind of games, and I guess an added layer due to the circumstances of which I'm playing them. I feel a lot more inclined to be like, oh, I should probably try, you know, insert person here is counting on me. So many people are expecting it, all that kind of stuff. And it's not like a negative pressure. Let me clarify that. Like, I don't feel pressured to play these games, nor do I feel stressed or upset or like any negative motion, really. If anything, like I said, I feel like it's been honestly for the better. It's inspired me to do more things that I probably ever would have done in my entire life, purely because I've started to grow more, I guess, familiar with just doing things for the sake of doing it and discovering what happens as a result. Your journal grows fat and full. Only those last few rare beasts remain left to stock. Search the kingdom's corners, complete the journal, earn your well-deserved reward. I mean, sure. I feel like it's gonna be a badge, isn't it? It's probably a badge. Not that that's a bad thing. It's just, I kind of feel like I know. But I bring up that subject to, I guess, as I mentioned before, kind of just ask you guys as well. Is there any instance that you can think of personally where something like that happened to you? Where, how do I explain it? You played a game, whether it was a Metroidvania, a difficult game, or just any game in general, that kind of taught you something and changed you for the better. Because I definitely feel like on many assets, not just with the Metroidvania games, that a game has changed me for the better. Now, of course, all in different ways. Metroidvania specifically, like I said, taught me to kind of be a lot more certain with myself and willing to do things that I probably wouldn't have done before. Ah, darn it. But then we have games like Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing that kind of help me to be a lot more social and approachable to people. And of course, there are games that resonated deeply with me. Games that taught me something both about myself, but also allowed me to kind of feel seen for the scenario that I was in. All of which I genuinely do still believe are very important. Now, all silly moments aside, this is genuinely powerful. Like, that's a legitimately powerful ability to have. As silly as it looks, like, being able to move whilst healing, really handy. And it's honestly not that expensive. I imagine, especially as you get into like late game stuff and you start taking on like bigger and more intimidating challenges, that something like a little slug body probably isn't that useful. But it does put a smile on my face on top of being a rather powerful ability. I feel like especially when it comes to like late game stuff, like late game combat, fighting, especially if you start doing like challenge mode and other adjacent things, you will definitely find yourself in a situation where like, I feel like a lot of times the pro players will often choose, for obvious reasons, but they often choose abilities that just do more damage. You can attack faster, swing harder. Like, honestly, if I look at my badges right now, I can probably get a good guess of what at least half of the setup is. And that's not me bashing on them, because I mean, obviously it makes sense. But I suppose, how do I say this? As a slight tangent, this is not specific to Hollow Knight. I see this in many a game. But I feel like so many times people get stuck doing the meta and they forget to do what they enjoy most. So many times do I see in games that are, especially the games that are designed to be kind of sandboxy, that like, you know, you're supposed to just do the meta. You're just supposed to play these characters and put these items on and go this route and do these things in this specific order. And it always used to upset me, because doesn't that take the fun out of this all? Like, the whole reason why so many games like these are fun, the main reason why games like Hollow Knight to even games like Overwatch stood out so much to people when they first came out, wasn't because they exist, was because of the freedom of choice. But slowly but surely, it always seems to come back down to, well, if you want to do good, you have to do this. And it's like, well, ultimately, yes, that is the proven best way to do it. That's what a meta means. But ultimately, I don't know. For those of you who play Pokemon, do you guys remember that one, who said it? I can't remember now. Oh, you know, fake fan I am. But there's a quote in Pokemon where someone says, hey, strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon, it doesn't matter. It's about making the connection. That's what's important. And that always stuck to me ever since I was a little kid. Ever since I picked up Pokemon myself and started playing it, that always stuck out to me. Sure, maybe your favorite Pokemon just happens to also be the meta. Good on you. Congratulations. But ultimately, to me, it's about forging a team that makes me happy and brings a smile to my team. It's about taking on a journey in the way that makes me smile. It's about putting on badges that make me laugh. It's not so much about doing what's most efficient in any given moment of time and trying to do what's going to guarantee a victory for me. And don't get me wrong, I do want my victories. At the end of the day, I'm still a very competitive person, and I don't really like losing all that often, despite how often I do often lose on this channel. But if you ask me, that's kind of the point. At least to me, that's kind of the point of like both the channel and how I approach games, to kind of prove that no matter how you approach a game, it's meant to be enjoyed. Whether you do it for the meta, whether you do it for the plot, whether you do like 18 specific routines of 18 different things, none of that matters. None of it does. And despite the countless failures, despite the adversities, despite the fact that I may not know what the hell I'm doing and I may be making the wrong choices like 38% of the time, the important part is that I'm enjoying myself and I'm smiling and I still persevere in the end. Or at least I like to try to. No matter how rough the going gets, no matter how complicated it may be, I'm happy. Oh, gosh dang it. I thought I opened this path. I did not. Queen's Garden is there, and now I feel like a dork. Okay, I came all this way for essentially no reason. That is fine. I just gotta go back. All that to be said, as I try and make my way back from this failure, I feel like now's a better moment than any to kind of like, I guess, clarify a bit further. I don't really have any specific mission statement when it comes to this channel. I didn't come into this with the idea in mind that I was going to like peddle a message per se. What I meant by what I said earlier was more so that if there is any lesson to be taken from this instance, it's that specifically. It's more so that, like, you know, despite everything, I know I'm not the best player at like a lot of the games I play. I've never been a pro player at anything. I'm probably not your go-to person when you're looking for like peak top form Hollow Knight, Rain World, whatever gameplay of the month. And that's okay. That's okay. I play video games because I like piecing together a good story. I like challenging myself to do the challenging and sometimes the impossible. Even if I'm not exactly the most pro person out there, it's just fun to know what my limits are, to push myself further and further every single day, whether it's in real life or even in games. And even something as simple as like, hey, just uploading a video can be a challenge in and of itself. And I always feel kind of proud of myself when I do achieve it. Now, this is a story that I've told countless times, so I'll try and keep it short and sweet this time around, but I really do feel like I kind of started this channel with ultimately selfish desires to just kind of prove to myself that I could achieve things if I put my mind to it. If I worked real hard and focused and like put all my, not like all my eggs in one basket, but just kind of like prove to myself that it was actually possible to do these things that I wanted to do for so long that I could do it. So it's kind of a double entendre. Just the existence of this channel is proof that I can achieve things I once believed that I was never able to achieve. And then on top of it, I'm pulling off feats that, at least again, to me when I was younger, felt pretty impossible at the time. Like I said, I wouldn't exactly consider myself a pro player at much of anything, but here I am, I'm almost done with Hollow Knight. How many people actually can say they beat Hollow Knight? Probably quite a few, if we're being honest. This game is not old, but definitely getting there in the years. So I do feel like people have had a generous amount of time to get into the game, but to be fair, I'm just picking up the game, so to each their own. So I guess the TLDR is that while this channel doesn't really have a message or a elaborate story to tell, if you guys wish to have a story, the story is mostly about perseverance. Despite the odds, despite the way life has dealt me an uneven hand, despite the complexities and the complications that playing games like these bring, despite not really feeling like I bring off much to the table, if I'm being totally honest, at least I'm here. And I'm still here. And you guys can't take that from me. Nobody can. And you know what? Okay, my brain's so scattered. I should probably just go to Queen's Garden, right? But I also really want to go to Hallownest. We've been sitting on that for quite some time now. Should I do it? I'm gonna do it. I keep putting up pause on Queen's Garden. It's not my intention, but there's just so much left to do. Oh, Well, that's a little unfortunate. Being back in my old home, I feel the weight of my long life bearing down on me. I carry it proudly, though. Wherever I travel, the memories of my family and my kind come with me. I mean, I suppose I won't be able to come here without your aid, but it's a little concerning that the bell is not here. Oh, there's also no bench, I just realized. There might be a bench somewhere else, maybe? Oh, there's also... Oh, no! Oh, hope. Open all of Hallownest stag stations and discover the stag nest. One more piece and we get a third one, which is really useful, but... Oh, man. This makes me so sad. So many stags just... I mean... Yeah, as time goes on. I suppose these things happen, but... It doesn't make it any easier to see such a thing. Makes it quite sad, really. What else can be found here? I'm not sure what that is, but there is this shorter one here. Where exactly am I? I could jump over to this side instead, because the other path won't let me come up here. You can ever so slightly hear the sounds of, like, voices. An empty eggshell. Why was that a dung? Oh, okay, well, first off, no eyes. Lingering dream of a fallen warrior disappeared during the plague. They're coming. What's inside of you? Strip it out. No eyes. I am nowhere to be found on the map, and that dung sound is making me very nervous, to say the least. Why do the sound? You're making me scared now. Oh, wait. Hold on. I think I'm soup braining it again, aren't I? Was this recently broken? Are these? Hey, maybe these are babies. If that's the case, then it probably means that not all hope is lost then, right? Wait, hold on. I need to go past all the corpses you see here and then instead, Hey, let's talk. What do you think of my old home, little one? It was full of life once, stags coming and going, swapping stories of the places they'd been and the passengers they'd met. For a long time now, I've considered myself the only one remaining, the last stag. But being in the nest again, there's something in the air, a smell, or a warmth, or a presence perhaps? Could it be other stags have made their way out into the wider world? Yes. Aw, I will hold on to that hope. My kin, still alive, still out there, journeying beyond these lands. I'm happy for you, old stag. But for me, I can never abandon the stagways, not as long as passengers still need them. I can tell you still have important work to do. I will be your companion as long as my old body still serves. Let us enjoy the old stagways of this kingdom together for a little longer. Oh, I guess, yeah, you're no longer the last stag. You're old stag now. That honestly makes me really happy too. Gosh, man, that makes my heart all a-flutter. Oh, shucks. It really does feel like we're tying up quite a few loose ends when it comes to this game, honestly. It feels like so many people we're wrapping up the stories of. Not really like the stories, but like, it feels like Hornet Story's coming to a close. Oh. Oh, my goodness. What on earth? How exactly do you expect me? Okay. Sure, I guess. So this connects to the Howling Cliffs, which makes sense depending on how I saw it on the map. But follow-up question, how on earth did you expect me to get up here? Ah! So while I may not be able to see more little staggies around the world, at the very least we can kind of rest easy knowing that all hope isn't lost. Somewhere out there, he has a family. I only hope that... I know he already said he's made his choice, but there's a part of me that's kind of like, man, I'd rather you, like, once you wrap up your duties here, you just say goodbye to the Stagways and you try and find your family. But I know it's not that easy. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay, hold on, I got this. No, dang it, no! I just wanted to slug it out. Oh, that's fantastic. I love it. And then this here, where does this lead to again? Oh, I made a giant circle. That's what I did. Way to go, me. All right. What is... Oh! Have I never seen this before? How did I not see that before? Hold on. I feel like that's really obvious. Oh, no. That's really embarrassing now. Everyone's gonna be like, how did you miss that? Look, man, I don't know. I don't know, man. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Within our lands, do not hide your true form. Let all bask in your majesty, for only this kingdom could produce one such as you. Aw, shucks, really? Ooh, whoa. That looks scary. That looks scary too. Fury of the Fallen. Whoa, that's just been here the whole time? That's like right at the beginning. Embodies the fury and heroism that comes upon those who are about to die. When close to death, the bearer's strength will increase. Oh, that's useful. That's really useful. Holy cow. And was this really just sitting? Oh man, that's gonna keep me up tonight. That's legitimately gonna keep me up all night tonight. I'm going to like comfortably start getting like situated in bed. I'm tucked in nicely. I have my glass of 3 a.m. water. It's going great. And my brain's going to be like, hey, remember how you passed up that one super powerful badge, like right at the start of the game, like literally in episode 1, and you made everyone grit their teeth in agony? The good news is that I have it, which also means I'm one badge closer to appeasing Salubra, and then I can get another charm slot, which means I could probably put on both slugging it and raging it, right? Yeah, I could, in theory. Also, I probably should put on another badge. I have one free slot, so maybe... You know what? I'll figure that out at a binge, how about I do that. But instead, at least for now, I guess I'm back in Dirtmouth, and then we're going to circle around again to go back to Queen's Garden, and for real this time, explore that place. Actually look there and see what's in there. Yeah, it's been marked off. I guess that leads to the Stagways, but still, I gotta... How? How do you expect me to get up there? Yeah, I'll figure it out, thanks. There's also that spot back in Kingdom's Edge, now that I'm looking at the map again. But one thing at a time. I keep putting off Queen's Gardens, and I feel bad enough. Okay, for real this time. Queen's Garden, we're going back. I keep getting distracted, I keep putting it off. We're going back there. Alright, welcome. Alright, first things first, welcome back to Queen's Garden. Second off, a little bit of badge reshuffling. We're probably going to keep this on. I honestly kind of want to keep on slugging it. But I also, okay, no, Grub Song is staying on. The Grub Song stays on. Then probably Soul Catcher. I also got Sharp Shadow, which I realize now I never actually did use. Thorns of Agony is also really powerful, but it causes me to be uneven, which is incredibly annoying. I guess I could put back on Dream Wielder for now. I took off the Slugging It charm. Honestly, I might put it back on later, but at least for right now, I need to figure this out. I really want that last charm slot so bad. Oops, and I just straight up fall. And almost fall straight into spikes. That's very friendly, thank you. Alright, hear me out. Right above, I think back up there, that's where that shadowy door was, right? Let me see if I can get through there now that I have the power. And then we'll probably circle back down to this delightful area and see what we can do. The aesthetics of Queen's Garden is very beautiful, by the way. I feel like I didn't mention that before, but how do I explain it? I feel like there's a certain, there's a certain variety of aesthetics that I deeply enjoy. I really like haunted feeling things, to say the least. And then amongst those haunted feeling things, there's also stuff like, how do I even begin to explain it? greenhouse aesthetics. I love the thought of like nature taking over. That kind of a look and appearance, if that makes sense. And when I look at Queen's Garden, it looks exactly like that, and man, is it pretty. You! I'm free at last! Finally, I can go through whatever door I feel like. Oh, I feel powerful. I'm also very nervous that I'm going to fall into spikes. Much like that. If I carefully make my way through, there are so many falling platforms. Also, that seems concerning. I guess we're going in. Uh-oh. Not you guys again. Shoot. Bad start. Ah, jeez. No! No, we're fine. Jeez, I didn't mean to, like, gut you. Oh, cloth! Okay, you go that way, I'll take the other side. Yeah. No! Ouch. Shoot. I got it. We're doing it together. Yay! Yeah, I should probably heal up, actually. Oh, you look big. Oh, shoot. Oh, stay strong. Huh? This is awesome. Ouch. Oh, shoot. No! All right, hold your darn horses. Maybe now's not a good time for this kind of stuff. How about we go back to the comfort zone, huh? Mark of pride, maybe? You little brat. Get over here. Nope, not like that. Darn it, I messed up. That one's on me. All right, well, that's a little embarrassing. I did not mean to lose. Oh gosh, ouch. I'm very happy that we keep getting to have fights with like friends now. It makes me very happy. Yay! All right, I should probably focus though. Ouch, jeez. Ugh. Ah, dang it, no! He's a big one. Okay, quick badge change up because I'm getting my butt slapped. I got Soul Catcher, Mark of Pride, and Shaman Stone. I kind of want to try like things like Quick Focus and stuff, or Fury of the Fallen, but I feel like now's not really the good time to try new things. Gosh, I don't know. I think this is what I want to go with. I'll try this one at least for now, and then otherwise I'll try a different setup that I have in mind. Execution, defeat the traitor lord. Oh no. Cloth? I'm not sure what to say. She wanted to be brave, and I think she really was brave. Can I really... Did I do something wrong? Is this really how it ends? Hold on. Well now, that was something. A true battle of mighty warriors, so intense, so climatic. It's really everything I could have ever hoped for. Thanks for all your help, my friend. For a tiny bug, you set a valiant example. We'll meet again. I'm sure of it. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel like crying a little bit. As sad as it is her wish and her wish alone. She wanted to do a valiant battle, or at least die trying, and... well, who am I to take that from her? She saved my life, too. Be on my way soon. Nola is waiting, and I'm done down here. Just savoring the moment a little longer. I hope you and Nola live it up. Gosh. I suppose... Oh. Okay, well, no time to mourn, I suppose. This is something striking to see. Protect. And all these mantis that are dead around it. Can I enter in here? I guess I can, but... sure. Oh, this is creepy. I guess I'm going down. Oh, I'm gonna be sad forever about Cloth. Oh. I know it's what she wanted, but it still hurts. Whoa. Who are you? Oh, one arrives. Far it walks to find me. Did it seek my aid? Or did the path carry it by chance to so pertinent a chance? It is true. True that you were awaited. No, perhaps that is inaccurate. True, one like you was awaited. I have a gift, held long for one of your kind, half of a whole. When united, great power is granted, and on the path ahead, great power it will need. She has beautiful eyes. Taken the white fragment. Oh, thank you. It faced the gendered child. She's a fierce foe, strong in mind and body, striking reflection of her mother, though the two were permitted little time together. I never begrudged the worm stallions as bargain. In fact, I feel some affection for the creature birthed. If your paths were ever to align, I imagine you might gain yourself a powerful ally. Does that mean I was right? Is Hera... is that Haunted mother? I better get a gold sticker for this. Within my roots, the weakening of the vessel I plainly feel. Only two obvious outcomes there are from such a thing. The first is inevitable on current course, regression, all minds relinquished to that pernicious plague. The second, I find preferable, and would seek your aid in its occurrence, replacement. I implore you, usurp the vessel. Its supposed strength was ill-judged. I implore you, usurp the vessel. Its supposed strength was ill-judged. It was tarnished by an ideal instilled, but you are free of such blemishes. You could contain that thing inside. I'll offer fair warning. The vessel may itself be weak, but it is much empowered by that force within. To claim its role requires strength of some magnitude. Prepare yourself well before attempting the task. Prepare well, but don't dally. Were the vessel to break prematurely, that plague would unleash its rage and power built of ages chained. Thank you, ma'am. I feel nervous now all of a sudden. There's a lot of lore and confirmation she just dropped there between Hornet and Hera, the vessel's position, my position. I guess what I'm supposed to do is take his place, or at least that's a choice I could make. And I think, oh gosh, I'm not opposed to making that choice, but it doesn't solve anything, does it? The illness will still exist. Is there any way to just get rid of it? Cure the people who have it? Or at the very least bring peace knowing that it won't affect anyone else again? The dead are dead, we can't bring them back, but we can save the people who are still here, however many are left. What a complicated situation. So much happened at once and I'm not sure how to feel now. I kind of feel bad doing this, but I feel like I need to know. So it can access a mind, then the seal shall break before its blade. Oh. Not how I was expecting it. I always do kind of wonder if there are any mind readers out there in the world. I wonder if they ever do come across situations much like that, where someone's just like, oh, hey, you're reading my mind? All right, then. And then the mind readers go, oh, snap. Oh. Cloth is gone now. She's with Nola now. But it's still gonna hurt. And it's probably gonna keep hurting for a while. Oh. Okay. Well, shoot. Hold on. I do want to take care of that, but one thing at a time. All right. Finally rested at a bench. At least for now. There's still a bit more to discover when it comes to Queen's Garden, but I think I just want to take this moment to just stop the episode here for a multitude of reasons, not only because I'm just sad now. But I mean, I guess silver lining is I can get rid of this at last, right? And then next episode, probably take care of this dream tree I found, then circle back and finish the rest of Queen's Garden. How does that sound? Thanks for watching, and bye guys.